Hey guys, Bash1145 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some Tier 9 British medium tank gameplay. This is in the Centurion 7-1. I really like this tank because of its great turret armor and the fact that you can actually mount the Royal Ordnance. You can mount a 20-pounder on it as well, but I prefer the Royal Ordnance. I really enjoy it. I'm platooned with Kim Jong-spoon in his E50, and I believe he had the long 88 gun when we were recording this, which was a pretty far while back because I have the FE4202 now, as you'll see in the last clip in the video. But here on Castillo, we're starting off. It's a tier 10 game, and everyone's kind of heading over towards that Unicum hill except for me and a T28 prototype, which is probably not the best idea for him to come with me because his mobility is so slow, but that's alright. My idea is basically here is that I expect that Kim Jong-spoon and the teammates going over there are going to spot a good amount of the enemy team, possibly all of them. And I'm going to go through the town, through the cap, and this doesn't always work, but if you manage to spot everyone there, go through the town, through the cap, then you provide two different angles of attack from your team. At that point, their team has to split up their attack, and essentially you can just roll one side and then roll the other side, and that way it's pretty much a simple victory if it works. So I spot this IS-7 in a pretty strange spot. He's kind of up over here getting bullied by all our tanks. Royal Ordnance reloads fairly fast, so we get to pick up our first kill of the game. And now we're going to the spot I was talking about. Across the cap, there's, as you can see, that their team is basically between that little valley over there, between those two little hills. And so we can pop in between these two buildings, have a little bit of cover, and put a shot into the Yag Tiger. And we haven't been spotted quite yet, but we're about to get spotted. There we go. I'm looking for shots on everyone else, but it seems like we can't find anything. IS-8 sitting there, Yag Tiger getting pummeled. So IS-8 decides to cross over, looking over here, put a shot into him. He's already on really low health, but aside from that, we're looking for the reload, see if we can grab the kill. He stops, big mistake by him, but then this T-34 comes out of nowhere and nails one into me. Did not expect that one to happen. So we back up into cover, waiting for the reload. We want to kill the IS-8 quickly because a dead tank does no damage. The IS-8 goes down. We're on 2 kills, and we're looking for the kill on the T-34, who's got adrenaline. It seems like he's engaging that IS-4 on our team. So I'm going to push up right here, and we're going to try and snag that T-34. At this point, 3-1. A lot of their tanks are near their spawn. So there goes the T-34, 4-1. This KV-4 is sitting out in the open. We can pull around and use our turret in case he wants to shoot us. Kind of unlucky bounce there, but looking for the shot again on that little turret hatch. You're going to see me wiggling my turret a lot in this gameplay because although the turret is very strong, it can be penned, and wiggling the turret really does help bounce a lot of the shots that go towards your turret. So there we go, we pick up another kill. As for the Yag Tiger, I thought he was AFK, but then you see him move a bit and he didn't even load in late. He was just kind of sitting there. So we take a kill on the kill on the Yag Tiger. Not quite. The IS-8 grabs it though, but 2 kills for me, 1 for Kim Jong-spoon, 1 more tank left, and if you saw, the cap went off, so we know that the Jagdpanzer 100 is in the cap, near the cap right now. And I'm going to start heading over towards the cap, looking for that Jagdpanzer 100, which is basically screwed. He's just given away his position now. He's in the cap, we all know, so everyone's headed towards the cap. I spot him through that little building gap. We're going to go around the side and try and use our gun depression to put shots into his side. I wasn't spotted yet here, so he doesn't actually know that I'm here. Gets stuck on the hill a bit, but we pop up, and there we go. We have his rear. Put a shot in, back up, and then we wait for the reload. He wants to turn to me and shoot me, but there are tanks on his other side that are pummeling him pretty bad. Puts another shot in, and then right there, Kim Jong-spoon gets the last kill. We get a brothers in arms there. Pretty good game on Castillo, 7-1. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. So, as you guys can see here, we ended up getting 3,000 damage, 17,000 credits, 1,500, 1,000 base XP, and we're going to start up again, platooned with Kim Jong-spoon. In this game, he goes in his VK-45B, and here we are on Winter Malinovka. Basically, the idea is to go up to the mill, and with this great turret armor and the gun depression, we can basically just poke over the ridge, put a shot in, back up, and if we wiggle our turret, this is where you see more of the wiggling turret tactic. But I'm basically going to pop up, try and take a shot, or wiggle my turret before, and then if I take a shot, then I'll wiggle my turret after while I'm backing up to make sure that I don't get penned while backing up in the turret. So we're in a top tier game. It's looking pretty good. They have 2 T-54s, which is slightly problematic, but it doesn't make up too much of a problem, as you'll see. Trying to tell everyone to go to the windmill, because that's pretty much one of the only places you can go on Winter Malinovka, aside from if you're a heavier TD. If you go through the town, you're basically vulnerable to everyone on the high ground in the mill, and if you go flanking in a heavier TD, well, it's a pretty large map, and you're not going to make it in time to help your teammates out. So I'm taking up this spot that I really like. I see other people go around this windmill to that little house, but I feel like you expose a lot of yourself there, and your tank gets shot a lot. At this place, it hides most of my tank body, and mostly my turret is showing. That M103 is kind of sitting, poking the ridgeline, trying to get spots off. Put a shot and get spotted, and now here we go. Shaking turret. I'm sorry if this causes head pain for some of you, but it's probably going to happen a bit. We put a sneaky shot into that T-54, and since we have APCR standard, we have pretty good pen with this Royal Ordnance. Looking around, trying to see other shots. Everyone's looking at me up there, so put a shot into the other M103. We're going to poke back up and see if we can get any other shots up here. Doesn't seem like anything. I like this place also because of this sneaky spot that most tanks go in through here trying to attack, but if you put shots in like that in the T-54, they end up backing up behind the hill. It's kind of retreating. This M103 is not doing too well with his maneuvers. We put a shot into his turret, gets a pretty lucky pen. I see this T-54 go down. I think that tier 6 is there, but he's not. He's behind the hill. Look for the E75. He's got a big, fat, wide side, easy to pen, and that's where I hadn't shaked my turret. The M103 was looking at me and penned the side of my turret right by the gunman analyst. So that's why you want to shake your turret. That's why it's important to shake your turret. So this M103 is kind of tunnel visioning me a bit, so I just try and back off, wiggle my turret if he's taking a shot. He donks one into the ground and looks away, so I try to put a shot in, but he kind of inches forward randomly, and I don't get to put a shot in. We're looking for more tanks to shoot at. We see this M103 come by again, wait for an easy shot. Damages ammo rack, but we take a shot there, which was kind of expected because I didn't have that much cover there. Looking up again, looking for another shot. Waiting for him to move forward, but he backs up a bit. And we see the other M103 back over there, so we wiggle our turret just to make sure he doesn't shoot us. And at this point, soon you're about to see me pick up 4 kills in rapid succession, because at this point I see everyone's on low health and I want to get all these kills. So I'm gonna start right now. 1 kill, waiting. I see the E75 pushing, I push up. M103 bounces, the T-54 isn't paying attention. I turn around, get a stable shot, shoot the M103, go for the T-54 as well. I'm not reloaded, but I want to sneak by all these tanks. And the T-54 luckily backs into me. I take a hit, but I ram kill him, and the E-75 is on 1 hit, but we use the gun depression to our ability, take him out. I was looking for the Radley Walters here because that was a really fast top gun, but unfortunately that M103 in that tier 6, or tier 7, sorry, the VKD is taken out by the VKA from basically across the map. You can see him up in the top left. And yeah, that wraps up that game in Winter Malinovka. So let's go ahead and take a look at the post-game stats that game. So as you can see, we got 3,000 damage again, and here is a clip of me buying my FE422. I didn't think the grind was that bad. I actually really enjoyed it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more awesome tank videos.